What's good? It's your boy Charles, the face of trade tables, and I'm back with a new segment from my channel. We're gonna be calling this Rogue Deck Tuesdays. We're actually heading out to this card shop, new card shop in our area, known as Gilded Drake Gaming, and they host Yu-Gi-Oh on Tuesdays. And I've decided that I'm going to take it being a new shop and not a whole lot of players going there. This is going to be my time that I play random rogue decks every week at this shop for their Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. Today, we're going to play Vaylantz. I think that's what it's called. It's the Pendulum deck uh, with the spellcasters and machines. We got a nice little combo setup that we practiced a little bit throughout the week. And we're gonna see how it goes. We'll get some footage, a little bit of footage of gameplay, and then at the end of the whole thing, I'll do a deck profile and let you know how I feel about the deck. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get going with our Rogue Deck Tuesdays, guys. See you in the shop. All right, so here we are at Gilded Drake. This is the card shop. They're just newly got in my area in Salem, Oregon. Let me get inside here and take a quick scan of the place.
Directly?
On the gate. Any response?
No.
Chain?
This effect to destroy party control and party control. Good. That's good. No, so since it's my turn, so I'm tuning 1, 2. So we're going back. One. So you get to choose which cards you destroy, and because it isn't target, I can't.
Just negate.
If you affect the search. Before lower machines.
Oh, what's this? What is it? Chain.
That's set, right? Link for 4. So an access code? Access code effect, target my abolition. Putting it at 63. Access, anything in response.
Oh, wait, that guy.
Access code effect, banish, target the face down, destroy. Access code effect, banish, target this to destroy. Battle face. So 28 and 63 for game. Alright, so here we are. We're at the end of the day. And this is when I'm just going to give you a rundown of my thoughts on the deck. I had a good time. We had 7 players, so it was only a 3-round. I had some troubles and issues with the recording, so I couldn't get any recording at all of the second round. But the second round I did also play against heroes. So it was first round against tier limits, Ishizu tier, second round against heroes, third round against heroes. And it was pretty good turnout overall. So I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this deck profile real quick. Um, Forgive me if I butcher the name of the cards, but I'm gonna try my best to pronounce them the best way I possibly can, or just shorten it so I don't look too ridiculous on camera. All right, but starting off, we play 3 of the Priestess. The Vaylantz Priestess is the best card for Vaylantz. This card right here does everything. It's starter. It's combo starter. It can be combo ender. It's combo extender. It's everything for the deck. It literally, getting to this card allows the deck to completely play. So this is literally the best card in the deck. Allows you to summon itself, just like all the Valyants. Most of all of them will summon themselves. This one can summon itself without the field spell or without having to control of water or fire. That's what most of the Valyants do. When she summons herself from the scale, you do lock yourself into Valyants for the rest of the duel or the rest of the turn. And that's only summoning from monsters that are outside of the extra deck. So you can still summon any monster you want from the extra deck, but from the main deck or special summoning from hand or from the deck, the main deck, you can only summon Valyants from then on out. Okay. When it's been special summoned, it can search for a Valiant spell. And then when it moves from one zone to the next, it can search a Valyant's monster. So this card does everything for you. It literally gives you everything you need to start playing the game. All right. On to the next. We do play 3 Ninja. Ninja is actually pretty solid as well. If you control a water or a field spell, you can special summon this one. This one does not lock you. When this one is on the field, it can target one and move it, which is really good. This is one of the things, big ones as well. You definitely want to play 3 of these. Target one and move it. And then when it itself is moved, it can special summon one from the spell and trap zone, which comes up quite a bit. There are lots of different combos and setups that allows you to just put Valiants in the spell and trap zone. There will actually be points in time with the field spell as well. So it definitely comes up in strategic play. We play 2 Archer. Valiant's Archer didn't come up a whole lot. The most reason why I do play 2, and will continue to play 2 though, no matter what. One, because of the name, the fact that it can special summon itself to the board without the field spell. So you kind of need to do that. Also, this one also helps mitigate the field presence if you can set it up properly on the end of combo. So if you have done everything, you've used the field spell effect at the end of the combo, you can actually, if you have the means to move him from one zone to the next, when he is moved from one zone to the next, flip a coin, target a card on the field, either you destroy it or bounce it back to owner's hand. When it's special summon, flip a coin, heads, it negates all the effects, I believe. Targeted effect monster, toss a coin, result is heads, negates all its effects, and results is tails. You can half the monster's attack. So, I mean, the effects is not bad. It's just not amazing. So, I think 2 is perfectly fine. And I played 1 warrior. I don't go for the constant fusion play. So, warrior at 1 is perfectly fine. This one, when it is moved from one zone to the next, it allows you to fusion summon using Valiants basically anywhere on the field and in hand. Just an immediate fusion summon. So they're in the spell and trap zone, on the monster zone, or in hand. You can use them to fusion summon. So I think 1 is fine. I don't think you need more than 1. You can search it whenever you see fit. Otherwise, it's not really that important and not very good at all. Moving on to the fire versions, the machines. I only had 2 Buster Baron. If I can get a 3rd one, I would definitely play a 3rd one. But I only own 2 Buster Barons, so I only played 2. This one Is also one of the big helpers or extenders for combo purposes. So I do like this one. When it's in the zone, it special summons itself, locking you as well. All of the level fours do that. Level four lowers, they all do that, locking you into Vaylantz. While on the field, when it's special summon, it can target one and move it. So just like the ninja, target one to move it. I think that's the big important one. Otherwise, when it itself is moved, you can target one card on either player's pendulum zone. Place it face up in adjacent spell or trap zone, so you can move cards out of the pendulum zone. This comes up very rarely, but the fact that it itself can move other pieces is what's super important about this card. That's why I would play it at 3. I did play 3 Mad Marquis. This card is actually really good. So, it has to obviously summon when you have the field spells out, or if you control a fire monster, a fire Valiant on the board. Its effect is you roll a die. Whatever number you roll, you excavate that same number of cards and add a Valiant from your deck to your hand. One Valiant card from the deck to your hand and shuffle the rest. It's actually basically a pot of prosperity without the cost of banishing your deck. You're just not going to always see 6. It's just a dice roll. So sometimes you may get unlucky with your rolls and obviously only hit 1. But like hitting 2 or more, it always feels really good. Like hitting 2 or more. So as long as you don't just roll that 1, like this card is really good. It's just another searcher. So I definitely suggest to play 3 of this card. We play 3 Vulture's Viscounts. This card is one of your big combo pieces. Reason why I play 3 is because it's a big combo piece. You need to see this card as much as possible. It's on its pendulum scale, the same as the other rest of the level 4s. You summon it from the scale, locking you into Valiance for the rest of the turn. Also, it has the effect when it's special summon to just put a Valiant from the face-up extra deck into the spell and trap zone, and then when it's moved, you can put a Valiant into a scale. So it rescales a Valiant from the extra deck, or just puts a Valiant in the extra deck into spell and trap zone, which leads to plays to special summon them from the spell and trap zone. So its card is really solid as well. Last but not least, we do play 1 Dominator Duke. It came up a couple times, actually, during tournament to take control of a monster. This one needs a field spell or fire to summon itself from Pendulum Scale. When it is moved, it can take control of a monster your opponent controls. It becomes a Valiant that turn, but the monster cannot attack, nor can you activate the effects. So just stealing a monster is really solid. Like, it does come up. One that I think is perfectly fine. You don't need to ever play more than 1 of this card. All right. On to the engine, the MVP engine of the deck. This engine actually is what makes the consistency of the combo like so good. It is the Symphonic Warrior. Now we legitimately play this card, Symphonic Warrior guitar, for its pendulum scale and only that. No other reason do we play this card. We do not play for any other reason. We do not want to use our normal summon only for 1 specific card in this deck. That is it. So we never normal summon this card. But when you scale this card, and if you open this card, this is one of the first things you're going to scale. You're going to discard a random card from your hand, and allows you to special summon a Symphonic Warrior from your deck. And we special summon this guy. Alright, Symphonic Warrior, DJJ, DJJ, however you want to call him. The only reason why you summon this guy, because he's a level 4 machine. Alright? And once you put him into the extra deck, you use him to summon Beyond the Pendulum. He can resummon him back on a Pendulum summon because he's coming from the extra deck. And this allows you to go into your Get Gaia place. If you guys noticed in any of the video, during the video, I was making Nuturia Exterio, and a lot of that's because of the next card The next few, and then the next card you're going to see is this card right here, Cyberstein. You have to. This is the one normal summon in your deck. That's it. The only normal summon in your deck. You play your whole combo without ever normal summoning. Your goal is to get to this card. This is your normal summon of the deck. That's it. You normal summon this. You pay your 5,000 life points. You summon Exterio. That's as simple as that. And usually by the time you get to the point of this combo, you are so far into the combo that you usually don't need to worry about hand traps anymore. So them stopping this card is not going to be an issue. All right. And then the last card we do play, this is for the high scale. It's typically what you will search majority of the time. Majority of the time off of Beyond the Pendulum. But Kuro Orbi Karate Spirit, when you pendulum summon, its pendulum scale is effect is when you pendulum summon, it bounces himself back to hand. So this frees up a scale spot for you, so that you can continue doing your volume plays after you've used Beyond the Pendulum and done pendulum summoning, right? Last monsters in the deck, we play 4 hand traps. We play 2 Valor and 2 Ash Blossom. We do that simply because we just want to have some interruption. Also, because this helps these 2 cards actually help facilitate the use of our first spell that we're going to talk about is Small World. Small World is super strong. It is your consistency of this deck. There's a lot of bridges for everything that you need. So like opening Small World almost guarantees that you get full combo in every aspect of the deck. So Small World is super, super insane in this deck. On to the next card. This is actually one of the reasons why I actually decided that I would play this deck. Vaylantz Awakening Solo Activation. This card is almost like a hero lives for Vaylantz. It's so good. It's literally E-Telly or whatever. You literally get whatever Valiant you want out of your deck into the scale, and you just get to play. Cards give insane consistency. So yes, like this card is really good. This actually is what makes the deck so much better and so much more faster and consistent. So without further ado, we also have our Vaylantz War, the Place of Beginnings. This searches the field spell for you and searches this wonderful card, Senate Snitch. I do play this at 1. This card is very helpful and useful for making your place. And then the 2 field spells. Alright, I play 2 of each of the field spell. That's it. I don't think you need any more than that. Drawing the cards are good, but you want to see them, but you don't want to literally open your hands with multiple field spells. So I think 2 of each is fine. Very rarely have I exceeded more than that. Terraforming is also not necessarily needed. You're going to see the field spell quite a bit, believe me, with playing 4 of them, and the 1 card that does search them, along with the Signet. So I think this is the ratios were great. The only thing I would change would be maybe Buster Barons. I would play a 3 of. Okay, on to the extra deck. Now we do play the 1 big fusion, Manakaya. How do you pronounce that? The United, the Valiant United. This card comes in clutch. It's actually not bad. Quick effect, push a card into the spell and trap zone is really good. So I do play the 1 of. And I also play 1 of the other fusion. This is kind of like a easy, quick contact link fusion play. So it's really solid. I think it's really good just to have 1. Star card of the deck, Exterio. This card right here is the reason why I played this deck and this combo was so good. I was able to beat tier in a match super easy because of this card. So, card is amazing. XYZ is we play on Baguska. Working Guy X, this is what you search your Cyberstein with. So this card is a must. You have to play this card. All right. Your bread and butter combo card is Beyond the Pendulum. You play two. Sometimes they stop the first one. If they stop the first one, you can move on and get to the second. Make another one and still be able to combo off. So play two. One IP. This is for setup plays on the next turn. Nightmare Phoenix. Really good. This also helps facilitate control over the field spell if you need to turn one so that your opponent can't use the field spells against you. Nightmare Unicorn, spot removal card, is pretty good. We do play BLS Link. This is also super solid, came in clutch today once as well. We play Celine. I did not summon Celine very much today, so this is a flex spot. Could be cut for something else, honestly. This right here, we play two Appaloosas. This is actually key to combo. Maybe I'll make a combo video later on, but not tonight, guys. I won't go do a combo video tonight, but I might do a combo video again. I actually really enjoyed this deck, so I'm probably going to play it some more in the future. But yes, double Appaloosa. It's actually very important to the combo with this deck. So we play two. And then the last but not least is access code. This is your game sealer, and this is how you win the games after you done literally stopped your opponent from playing an entire turn. You can access code them, usually getting him up to 6,300 as the norm. So yeah, access code for game. But that's the deck list. Just to give you my thoughts, consistency on this deck, I'd say I give it about a 3.5, 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty solid, pretty consistent. I think about every out of 5 hands drawn, I had full combo 3 times for sure. So it's pretty consistent, not bad at all. Power wise, it's very good. It definitely has a lot of power, a lot of push, a lot of resiliency to hand traps if you set it up right. Does not have too much resiliency to board breakers or board destruction, I should say. You can't, if your opponent goes first and they play cards to destroy cards on your side of the field, it cannot play through it. But a full combo, unless your opponent has board breakers, like droplets or Dark Ruin no more, locks your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The entire game. So if your opponent does not stop you from doing full combo, they will not have a turn, I promise you. You will literally stop them from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Negate everything that they have to play. So if you guys want to give this a try, I suggest try it out. It's a pretty good deck. If you'd like to see a combo video, please put it down in the comments. Give me some thumbs ups, and if we can get to, I say, like 50 likes for sure, we'll throw a combo video up for you guys. All right, appreciate it. This is Charles, the face of Trade Tables, signing out. Peace.
Now that you've made it to the end of our video, don't forget to check out our Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter, where we keep you updated on trade table games as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! News and updates. Also, don't forget about our official Trade Table Games webpage, where we sell sealed Yu-Gi-Oh! Product and other TCG needs. We appreciate your support. Have a good day.